Hey everyone, welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today we're building the Titanic. That's pretty much it. Well, it's only half of the ship, and really more like a quarter of the ship. It's just the facade, so it's just the hull on one side and a bit of depth in the superstructure on top of it. But I kind of have this thing for like steam liners or ocean liners. So yeah, this was on my wish list for Planko 1, and now that Planko 2 has been announced, I built this before it was announced, kind of with the whole swimming pool thing. Maybe it would have been cooler to say for Planko 2, but who knows? Planko 2 is still always gonna be there, so maybe this is version 1 of Titanic. We'll see. Yeah, this was a pain to build. The whole this bit here. The ships have this really unique shape in their bow, and I kind of messed around with it. I saved you the trouble of seeing that, but yeah, as you can see, there's a bit of an incline or whatever you call it in the bow, and that was a bit tricky. And I didn't want to copy it. You can't mirror that easily, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna build half of it, and the other half is gonna be an iceberg. Too bad the iceberg here is on the other side of reality, what happened, but yeah, just don't think about that too much. I'm using a lot of these rusted metal pieces. I think those are also by Hydro. You can find them on the workshop or just download this park and see for yourself. Oh yeah, a little fence made by the smallest hydro beams. The scaling was really the hardest part about this, because this ship is not to scale, especially compared with the lighthouse and stuff. It's supposed to be like twice as big, but yeah, it's a theme park, so yeah, it's just, again, it's a facade. It's about the idea of the ship lying in port here. But I had a lot of fun building this. It was a bit tricky to like think of the dimensions and the material used, but in the end, it's mostly like these metal pieces, beams and more beams, and just like rotated and angled in certain ways to the appearance of the Titanic. So yeah, that's what you're also seeing here. The windows. This is just like a half a meter by half a meter metal piece that I copied around and kind of used as Legos, basically. Just to draw the ship in a like 3D kind of thing. I really should get like started on learning Blender, as you know, as Planko can be fun, but you can't use this for your portfolio or anything. So, yeah, I'm back in school as well, by the way, studying communication and multimedia design, which is basically all focused on all design, of course, and maybe I can get into theme park stuff, but it's a bit of a stretch. But if I just put in the work in a good portfolio and try to orient myself in a good way, maybe who knows what happens, right? So yeah, but this is just for a hobby. Yeah, here I'm doing all the trim work, and you can really see the Titanic shaping up. Some backdrops here. I cut out a lot of stuff as well because it was quite repetitive. Oh yeah, I changed the sign here. It was supposed to be a bit smaller, so I just copied this off the internet and traced it with basic shapes, like the olden days. These days it's a bit where you can just use Team TK, but I still don't know how to do that properly, so yeah, I need to get into that as well. Well, I guess I don't need now because of Planko 2, but whatever. This is a Team TK boat, which I changed the color of and trimmed with these wooden pieces here to fit better with the ship, and that worked out quite well, so I'm happy with that. Let's see here, some hanging stuff. I don't know what the English word for it, but you know what I mean. And some windows here as well. It's just mostly beams. At this point, it's mostly drawing items instead of like using in-game stuff. And I kind of miss doing that, so I'm really looking forward to what Planko 2 has to offer. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the roofing. Yeah, so this is all it's just a husk of a building, right? This is like the show building. People don't see the top of this building from inside the park, so you can do whatever you want with it. I was thinking about making like a museum type of ride inside, or like a disaster, but it's kind of, I don't know, like respectful towards the victims of the disaster back in 1912. Yeah. Oh yeah, I struggled a bit with this chimney. I made it circular, and I think in reality it's more like an oval shape. So I remade it a bit later. It's all trial and error, really. But you don't really see that in my videos because I cut out a lot of trial and errors type of stuff because these videos would get really long-winded. Is that a word? I don't know. I don't know what these things are. Maybe for ventilation or communication, but yeah, those are on the ship as well. I had these plans in front of me of the ship, like a side profile, and this really helped me shaping it up. These are also some things on the chimney, some maintenance ladders, all that kind of stuff. A guest can't really access these top parts of the ship. This is just for the crew, and some cabling as well. There's so much detail on the ship. I actually have the Lego Titanic. I bought that a couple years ago, and I still don't know why, but I'm not happy about it. It's good looking. It's fun. I like ships and stuff, so yeah, why not? Okay, more cables, and we're already almost getting there. I think I just copied this to the side. Yeah, there's only 2 chimneys on this version, otherwise it would get too long. You can see this brick wall. That's was going to be the outer edge of the park. So yeah, I guess we're not going to see the entire ship. There's going to be a facade in front of it as well, like a large warehouse type of building, but you'll see that in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Also, like and subscribe. Yeah, I never say that, so there's my shot. Okay, and then the big pole for stuff, lots of cables. Maybe it's like a communications or like a telegraph. Well, I don't know how that would work, but I don't know how it worked wirelessly on a ship anyway. But yeah, it's fun. Some flex, guys. There you go. Connected that with a cable for extra stability, and some more details here. And it doesn't look complete now, but when the entire facade is done, it does, and I'm quite happy with how it turned out. It's a nice little project to tackle. But see you guys next time. All right, bye. Yeah. Oh yeah. Bye.